Hi, it's Debbie from Simply Special Crafts. Today I'm delighted to share with you Little Paws from Hunkydory Crafts. If you're like me and you love puppies and kittens, you're going to love the Little Paws kit from Hunkydory Crafts. It is an absolutely stunning assortment of beautiful little puppies and kittens done in pastel colors and a variety of styles. We're going to start by taking a look at some of the specialty cards. We'll start with what they call their Diorama Cards. The Diorama Card is a 3D piece that's composed in the background, and then you create a frame that sets up above the card. It lies flat to go in the envelope, pops right back out when you take it out, and they're absolutely adorable. Here's one. Here's another. The third. Is that cute or what? Let's put together one. These are the two sheets that you're going to use to do this first diorama card. This one is called In the Garden. We have this wonderful little yellow lab, and you should have this piece, and then there's another piece of 3Ds. You can see I already put the other card together, but we're going to find this sheet also. We'll start by popping out these background pieces. Okay. I popped out my pieces, and now I'm just going to put them together by foam taping larger to smaller pieces until I get my 3D image put together. So I'll add my foam tape to the back. It doesn't take a lot of foam tape to do these little images, so you don't have to get all carried away with the amount of foam tape that you use. But we'll just layer the larger pieces over the background pieces. Working largest to smallest. Okay, we have our little background piece all assembled here. You can see that we have 4 layers in total. Now I'm going to pop out, already trying to pop out, these 2 larger pieces from the sheet. And it has 2 different greetings. We'll choose one. I just like to take them all out so I don't lose any and toss them away accidentally. Okay, now you'll see that the front piece has this little image printed on it. Now you're not actually going to use this image for this card. We're going to pop this out, we're going to set it aside, and we're going to put that really cute little puppy on a different card. So we have these pieces. Okay, assembly of our card is actually really simple. We have these little score lines along the side, and you're just going to fan fold your card on each side. Add a piece of easy tear tape or other double stick tape. We'll peel that. And that. We'll put our little foam taped 3D image on our card. And notice I have some little tiny foam squares here. You can either cut these larger squares or just get these little tiny extra small squares that we have in the store. And we're just going to match up our image. Get everything just the way we want it. Tap that down, and then we're just going to add the face of our card. And you have little guides here because the back of the card is cut to match the contours of the front of the card. So just match it up along those scallops on the top and bottom. And we have our adorable little puppy. We'll add some foam tape and a greeting. I like to kind of put mine off to the side. And just being the person that I am, I probably will add a bow up here also, just because I like that. The bows obviously are not included in the kit, but isn't that a sweet card? It's so quick and easy to do. The next card we're going to make is this adorable little Easel Card Kit. It lies flat to mail it, stands up, and it has this really cute little removable bookmark with a verse in the back. Isn't that sweet? Looks complicated, but it's actually quite easy. Let's do one together. Look for this one in your kit. This one's called Best Friends. And we'll pop out our pieces. Okay, I have my pieces ready to go. And let's start with this one. We're going to come in, we're going to fan fold this along those little score lines. All three edges. And we'll put some foam tape along those edges. In case you didn't catch it, I actually said foam tape, but what I meant was easy tear or double stick tape. So we've got our double stick tape on. We're going to peel those back. Mine's a little wide here, so I'm just moving it back onto the edge so I don't have any hanging over. You can see you can just lay it back on itself. Get it all up where you want it to be. Okay, next I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to pop this little image out. And I'm going to save this for another card. I like the fact that Hunkydory does that. They'll often put an image on any pieces that are removed just so that you can use that for another card. They're not wasting that printing space. And we're going to mount this facer piece right over the top of what we just folded. You can see it fits really nicely there, like it's made to go there. Okay, next we're going to use this piece and we're going to make a little easel for our card. So we're going to actually be attaching this to the back of our card, fold it up, make another little place, and we're going to attach it right here in the back. It'll wrap right over there, and you can see that it already wants to stand up. It's creating a little stand for our card. Okay, so we're working from the back of the foiled piece. We've put our easy tear tape, one little bit here on the bottom. It's supposed to be easy tear. It's giving me a hard time today. Okay, fold it back on itself. And then I'm going to skip this piece, and I have a couple little strips up here. I'll put this piece right under, see the little flat spot on the top of that card? I'm going to put that little tab there. Lay this back on itself. And I will put this right on top of there so that it will fit nicely in my envelope. And we're almost done. We're going to put a little piece of ribbon on our bookmark so it will slide down inside and be removable. And then we're going to foam tape our greeting. This time I do mean foam tape. I'm going to put a couple layers of foam tape under that so it stands nice and high and really catches that card. And just stacking one stack on top of the other to get that effect. I'm going to put my little "You Are the Best" up here. Make him stand nice and tall and proud. And there we go. There's our finished easel card. Isn't that cute? Time to start looking at some card samples, but I did want to show you what I did with this one because I thought it turned out particularly cute. And I got 2 cards out of 1 sheet. I took the little punch out and mounted it with a bow next to the verse, and I just used the setup verse on the front of a card, and I just think that turned out really cute. This is on a fairly large card. I think this is a 7x7. And then I used the other pieces of the easel instead of attaching my easel to this piece, I just attached it to the bookmark. And I still got a nice little easel stand-up card. Here's a card I did using one of those little pop-outs like we took out of our last easel card. And I just put it over a die cut that I had backed with some coordinating paper. Didn't that turn out cute? I love this little cute die cut. I actually bought that thinking about the Little Paws card kit coming. While we're on that subject, here's a couple others that I did using the same die cut. This time I cut it out of the heart and just used the word cute. Little ribbon, and isn't that sweet? Here's a great big card. This was my largest card that I did in the Little Paws kit. We now have these 8x8 card blanks on 350 GSM pre-scored cardstock and envelopes available in the store. But I love that card. Here's another stack of examples. The materials in the Little Paws kit are so beautiful. They just don't require a lot of extra embellishment. So you'll see really simple card designs in a lot of these. In this one I just added the jewel dazzles, and that's all I used that wasn't part of the kit. In this one I used the little dazzle borders, a little die cut heart and a bow, and other than that only the components from the kit. Oh, I did use some straight line stickers around the edge too. Here's one I used some little paper flowers with jewel dazzles in the center, and other than that I used the card components. I used this the natural contours of the die cut to actually create my card. So I just mounted it and then cut my card out to match that. Aren't they sweet? Oh my gosh. Little dazzles or star forms around the edge and a bow, and we were good to go. Use some little corner treatments from my outline stickers and get well soon. He just kind of looks like he's feeling sad that somebody's not feeling quite themselves. A thank you card. On these little 4x4s I just used a A2 card and cut them a little bit shorter so they'd be square. With all my love. Don't they look like they're saying I love you? Little corner pieces from star forms. Didn't add anything to this one that wasn't already in the kit other than the card blank in the back. A little paper flower and a jewel. Little star form edging there. We were good to go. These are just so sweet. Here's one of the 3D images, especially for you. He's eating the package. Isn't he cute? I loved these kind of gothic happy birthday with this boulder piece in the back. Just a little piece of mirror board and a ribbon. I recommend gold mirror board and maybe some pastel mirror board with this kit because the pastel colors in the mirror board look really nice with these two. I love this little dog. Doesn't he look like he's just going to prance right out of the card? Used a couple little pieces of glitter ribbon. If you happen to have that, that looked nice. Put a little piece of my glitter ribbon around my satin bow there. The bows are not included in this kit. Those are something that I added. Here's a piece of that pastel mirror board I talked about. And I've die cut a couple little hearts, little flowers from... They're actually just little background flowers from a star form sheet. Happy birthday greeting, and I've mounted it all on a piece of pastel mirror board over one of their background sheets. You just don't have to do a lot of extra with that. Isn't that just adorable? I ran a piece of satin ribbon and folded it under my card before I mounted it on the piece of gold mirror board so my ends of my ribbons won't show. A couple little hearts and we were good to go. With this kit, just like with so many of the other Hunkydory kits, you really get a lot of card material, and if you're willing to cut those cardstocks a little bit smaller and use your own cards and envelopes, you can get way more than the 20 cards they say you'll get. They said 20 cards in this set. We had the 4 Easel cards, we had the 4 Diorama cards, and I probably have 30 or more of the individual cards out of this one set. Just a couple little accent pieces that I thought matched the card back. Okay, we'll look at a few more samples here. Here's one that I did with the gatefold card. You can either make your own or these are available at Simply Special. There's a couple little straight line stickers and some die cut little hearts, and he turned out adorable. Here's another with just some border stickers and some jewel dazzles. The card materials themselves are just stunning with this kit, and it's just so easy to create fun things. You don't always have to tie a big bow. Sometimes just a little knot with the edges trimmed nicely is a nice embellishment. Here's one with some little jewel borders. This one I took from the corner of one of the pieces of cardstock, and then I just put some little straight line stickers around the edge of the little bird who was higher in the cardstock. I brought him down and put the edges around it. I just love that one. I didn't do anything really extra to this other than add the bow because the background paper was so nicely coordinated with the image. Here we go. Little border piece here, added the foiled paper in the background and split and used just a muted piece on the other side, and I love that one. Here's some pink jewel dazzle borders. And this piece of cardstock right here already had, I'm trying to see what I did now. I just lifted the cardstock a little bit and put the straight line stickers on it. Didn't that turn out cute? Sometimes it's kind of fun to run your greetings a different direction. It's unexpected. And then little 3D images. Here's another one of my cutes. And you can see this is on that pastel mirror board I was talking about. And I just backed that cute with another piece of the coordinating paper out of the kit. This one is foam taped up in different layers. The layers have already been die cut in the kit, so that was really easy to just create a little sense of dimension there. And finally this one. So you can see there's just tremendous potential from the Little Paws kit. I hope you enjoyed looking at them as much as I enjoyed making them, and I hope that this video provides some instruction and inspiration for you. Look for other videos here on YouTube and look for the supplies at simplyspecialcrafts.com. This is Debbie, and we'll see you next time.